The Mysterious Old Man. In the year 644, as a young student of the wudan style, it was my job to sweep the training area each morning. I started this job at 3:45 a.m. and with vigor would finish with a few minutes to spare before the 6 a.m. training. There was an old man with no hands and no feet, the only man to whom Master Po would bow, who would sit atop a tree trunk and watch me complete this task. Every morning he appeared and watched in admiration. It was a full 219 years before I mustered the courage to speak with him. "Why do you watch me sweep?" I asked, puzzled. "Ah, young cobra, what better unison of the hands and the feet than sweeping a floor? If you were in my position, you would savor the task," he replied. I looked at the stumps where his hands and feet once were, then looked up at him. He knew what I wanted to ask, but I was afraid to appear disrespectful. Truly, it was none of my business. Curiosity got the better of me. "What happened to you?" I said, looking towards the ground. I was sure he was contemplating reprimanding me. I was pleased when he began to speak. "Wudan was not always such a peaceful place," he began. "Warring tribes fought for this mountain's power, and strange creatures lurked in every corner. Before myself and a few brave others, including Master Po, banished them from the mountain. While fighting bandits near the Yushu River, a water snake grabbed my right foot and began to pull me under. Fearing for my life and unable to see the snake through the bloodied water, I removed my right foot with one slice of my sword. The only alternative was to drown." "What about your left foot?" I asked. The next day I was limping and slowing the group down. I asked to be left to die, but Po demanded that I fight. Soon, a daughter of a previously slain bandit had spotted us and fired an arrow from the ridge, which landed squarely in my left foot. Fearing gangrene, I removed my left foot with one slice of my sword. "What happened to your hands?" I asked quickly. "My left hand was snared by a golden dragon in that now empty cave you children enjoy. To avoid being pulled into the darkness and killed, I removed my left hand with one slice of my sword." He paused. "My right hand was caught in a bear trap that same afternoon. Fearing death, I removed it with my teeth." I looked at his right hand's stump. It was ragged, not a clean cut like the others. It still looked painful. He looked relieved when the story was over. It pained him to relive the events. He took a sigh of relief and moved his gaze from me back over to the floor I was sweeping. I, however, was confused. "How did you find the strength to remove limb after limb in such gruesome fashion? I don't think I could do that." He smiled. "Well, then you would be dead. And you would never tell your story to anybody, would you? I didn't find the strength to die." I bowed and returned to sweeping. The conversation made me minutes late for training. Master Po beat me severely. The next morning when I rose to sweep, the man was not there. I never saw him again. Such is the way of wudan.